Hello and welcome to DoubleClick Rich Media Asset Library Training with focus on Asset Library User Interface. This training video covers the following topics. What is Asset Library? Overview of Asset Library UI. How to navigate through Asset Library folders. Asset Library is a repository that creative agencies can use to upload, manage, and organize rich media creative assets. Think of it as Google Drive for ads. Depending on the type of creatives you're using, you can use Asset Library for both standard rich media creatives and dynamic creatives. We've logged into DoubleClick Studio and we can see the Assets tab in the top navigation. Notice the folders on the left sidebar. These auto-generated folders represent the advertisers that exist in your Studio account. Within each advertiser, you'll find your campaigns and creatives. Each folder is represented by a specific icon, as you can see here. On the right panel, you can see detailed information of the current folder or selected asset. A nice feature of the Details pane is the ability to navigate to the Creatives tab by clicking this little icon. This icon is available for all subsequent folders in the hierarchy. When clicking this button, you get directly navigated to the Creatives tab. In order to navigate back to the Asset Library, click on the Assets tab again or use the back button. You can open the advertiser level folder tree by clicking the arrow to the left. Within my advertiser folder, I have 3 subfolders. Campaigns within my advertiser are indicated with a dart icon, and custom folders that I manually create are plain gray, such as Images Winter Campaign. Let's click directly into one campaign level folder. For example, Winter Classes Campaign. You will now see additional folders in the middle panel. These folders are the same as if I click the arrow on the left pane. In addition, you will see the details change on the right to reflect the selected folder. Let's talk a little bit about custom folders. Custom folders are manually created by you and are indicated by a plain gray folder icon. Custom folders can be directly set underneath your account, your advertiser, and your campaign folders to further organize your assets. Best practices on how to organize and manage your assets is covered in the video Asset Library Best Practices, which is also available via our Help Center. So, how do you create a new custom folder in Asset Library directly? Navigate to the advertiser Southwestern Cookery Club by clicking the down arrow to the right of the folder we want to create it within, or select New Folder from the top of the middle panel. In the Create Folder window that displays, we enter the name CTAs for the folder and click Create. We call it CTAs because we want to upload all the CTAs we want to use across different campaigns for that advertiser. We have now created a new custom folder called CTAs. Let's upload our CTA images by clicking the Upload button. Now let's talk about the actual creatives in Asset Library a little bit more. When clicking into campaign level folders, you will see creatives associated with the campaign. These auto-generated icons are called creative folders and are indicated by a flowery design icon. We are clicking into the creative folder of the MSN homepage takeover underneath the folder White Winter Classes Campaign. Here we see all the assets uploaded via the Creatives tab. Each asset uploaded to Asset Library or synced over from the Creatives tab will be identified with a special icon. Here in this example, we have a creative containing 2 SWF files and 1 GIF file. Let's stay in this page now and talk about the Used In feature. The Used In feature in the middle pane tells you in which creative your asset is being used. When we hover over, we can see in which creative the asset is being used and what status that creative has. The status is the same status as the one on the Creatives tab. In order to select a certain asset and see what its assets are, click into the box right next to the asset. Here you will see additional details including information on the flash version, the frame rate, file size, etc. You will also notice a dynamic path field. This dynamic path can be used in dynamic rich media creatives. This topic will be covered in our Asset Library for Dynamic Creatives video available in our Help Center. Let's summarize. All of your advertisers, campaigns, and creatives you build in Studio are automatically added as a folder into Asset Library. There are 4 different types of folders you'll see in Asset Library: advertiser folders, campaign folders, creative folders, and custom folders. In our next video, Asset Library Features of Folders and Assets, we will talk in more detail about folders and assets.